Yo, we got a 5th generation battle. Canalninja versus Cris from the Small Gun Wi-Fi Battle Finder.
Guess what? It's Canalninja right over here. And B-Cam. Boom. Right here. This is my boy.
First, before we start the battle, I'd like to thank Grumpy Clown for that awesome intro song.
That was an awesome intro song. And guess what? We want you to suggest another one. Definitely do that.
Yeah, suggest another one.
Wait,
MLG. We're going to get to the battle right now. We're
Alright,
start
the battle.
MLG. Okay, so now it's Canalninja.
Alright, this is my battle against Cris. So the weirdest thing, you get to choose your lead, and on his very first slot was a Vaporeon, and guess what? He kept Vaporeon as his first Pokemon in his first slot. So he has a lead Vaporeon. What the fuck?
And
no,
here Canalninja makes one of the scrubbiest moves I've ever seen. He switches in on obvious Scald on a Pokemon that...
But guess what? I'm MLG Pro and I don't get burned. It's all good.
So if Braylon would have got burned, that would have been over. Canalninja had no chance. But he doesn't get burned.
I'm going to go for the
goes
Spore.
straight for the Spore because that's what Braylon does, right?
Yeah, that's what Breland does. Spore. Alright, so now I'm pretty sure I'm going to sub up on the Switch because why not? Because that's what Breland does.
And here Canalninja goes right back to his
actually, no, I don't.
Knowing he can... there's no sub on the Switch, scrub. He went for Spore. And Canalninja predicted the Salamence to come in. Did you?
No, I didn't.
What did you do?
I was just thinking I'm going to go back and try and set up my Stealth Rocks. And right here, I do have Roar. I was fearing that this is a mixed Salamence. No, a Dragon Dance Salamence. So if he does go for the Dragon Dance, I just roar him out. But no, this actually just tells me that he's a Mixed Mance with Fire Blast, Earthquake, Draco Meteor, and Outrage. So
he could still be Dragon Dance.
No, he's just going to kill me off with the Earthquake. And of course, I'm gonna scare him out. Latios I am being faster, and just go for the Draco Meteor. I miss on his Bronzong. Doesn't matter though.
He brings in his Scizor, and Canalninja right here figures he can just U-turn, get a lot of damage on his Bronzong since it is asleep and it has no recovery. But he goes into the Propass hoping to trap it.
Trap it. Maybe I'm a Swords Dance set or something. But no, I'm just gonna go for U-turn, and I'm gonna go back into Latios, trying to scare this thing out because honestly, this thing can't do anything to me.
So Canalninja is predicting
Come on, look at his nose. It's just weird.
Canalninja is predicting the switch into something that can resist, like maybe a Surf or something.
It is. I'm just going for Draco Meteor, trying to get massive damage on anything. Because this thing is Specs.
And that Draco does a nice chunk, but Canalninja is not going to be able to stay in because Bronzong's a beast, and he doesn't want to get that bitch awake. So he goes straight back into his best answer, which is...
Tetsuga. Yeah.
And,
why not? This is what I'm going to do.
And his opponent makes the exact same play, does he not?
Yeah, why not? So I'm going to go for U-turn, get a good amount of damage on this thing.
Oh, he doesn't switch out. He knows Canalninja's not going to...
And even if he does switch out, it's better for me if he does switches out, because then his sleep turns are just going to get reset. So I'm going to go back into Sandman. He's already asleep, and I'm probably just going to set up a sub.
So Canalninja still knows he has that Salamence, but Canalninja decides, you know what, let's set up a sub anyway, just to see what's going down.
Probably.
And Canalninja has the sub up, and now this is where Canalninja, he's still, I guess, not completely sure that it's mixed because it could still have Earthquake and be a physically based.
So I do stay in here, yes. He's going to go for the Fire Blast. Thinking about it, I should have switched out here, even though it is a free sub. Maybe I should have switched out just so he doesn't set up, or... It's kind of hard to predict a Mixed Mance because right here he has a couple options. He can go for a Draco Meteor, predicting the Latios to come in, or he could just go, and I would have resisted the Fire Blast right here. That's why I was kind of thinking about it, but he could have just one-hit KO'd me with Draco Meteor.
Canalninja figured if this is mixed set, his Outrage won't be too powerful, and Canalninja is a pretty bulky.
So right here, I'm going to go for the Recover, scouting what he's going to do. And yes, all our suspicions were true. He is a Mixed Mance, and...
Well, he has Earthquake and Fire Blast, dude.
That's not that bad, yeah. And he has Draco Meteor, because that's what they all carry. So he is going to go for the Outrage, and I'm going to go out into my Scizor, because I resist it, and I can just kill him with the Bullet Punch.
This Outrage does way too much damage.
Damn, this thing is powerful.
I think this must be a physically based one, because Outrage did a lot.
Yeah, it's powerful. And it has Life Orb.
It has Life Orb, oh yeah.
Alright, so yeah, just going to kill it. Pro.
Yeah, and Bullet Punch kills, but the shitty thing about the Bullet Punch, maybe you should have gone for U-turn there, because U-turn would have killed anyway, and you would have still had your Scizor for later.
You might be right. Okay, so he's just going to trap me. I'm going to go for Bullet Punch, and he's going to go for the HP Fire, because that's what these things carry.
Yeah, so Canalninja, he goes for, doesn't he go for the...
What?
Didn't he go for Sundance or whatever?
No, Sunny Day?
Sunny Day.
No, not yet. All right, so...
This is where he goes for Sunny Day, okay.
Yeah, so this thing is actually pretty fast. I'm not sure what I do here. What do I do here? Oh, I guess I just kill this thing.
And this guy just goes straight for the Sunny Day, which is going to come up clutch considering he has a Victini on his team and that overpowered V-Create.
Yeah, so it hasn't happened yet, but it is one of his... It's probably... Yeah, it is a huge threat. He's going to go out to Victini now. And this guy ain't playing no games. I don't play around. So he's going to go for the overpowered V-Create
And Canalninja really had nothing left on this team to take
That's just going to scrub up every single one of my Pokemon.
So this is like V-Create in the sun. This is so fucking MLG Power Pro.
God, if you can do a damage calc, that would kill a Heatran.
So Canalninja goes into Latios.
I go to Latios just because I'm trying to kill this thing with a Spec Surf, and I think I do that. No, but I go for a Draco Meteor anyways.
Because I think V-Create minus is your special defense, so this Specs Draco easily would have killed the...
Yeah, so he's not going to stay in. He doesn't want to throw away one of his like most threatening Pokemon just yet. He's going to go back into Victini because I am -2 special defense. I'm going to go out to Sandman. He's going to go for the Trick Room. Oh my freaking god. So now he's pretty fast. Alright, so this is absolutely amazing. He does go for Trick Room, and Victini's base speed is 100. Breloom's speed is like, what, 60 or 70? So I outspeed him. And I put him to sleep, so this is just clutch right here. I'm going to go out to Shofu, try and set up some bulk ups, seeing that he is a physical attacker. So I'm going to try and take advantage of that. Going to go for a bulk up.
Now this is the play that kind of cemented Canalninja's victory, because he goes straight into the Fortress, which was kind of a dumb play because it allowed Canalninja to get another bulk up. And Canalninja knew that this thing couldn't touch him, so he just gets another bulk up. And it's going to come up clutch right here because... this Vaporeon obviously has Roar, but this Drain Punch is going to do way too much damage. And the Twisted Dimensions turn normal, but it doesn't matter because he's going to go for Roar anyway, so Canalninja is guaranteed a hit. So and look how much this does.
God, that just did way too much damage.
Vaporeon has like over 400 HP, and he's freaking pretty bulky.
Alright, so now he's going to roar me out into a Breloom, which isn't that bad at all. Not bad indeed. And I'm just going to go ahead again Seed Bomb.
Remember he wrote, remember sleep cost, bro? Like he wrote it like,
oh yeah. No sleep cost. So on his chat, because it's the Smogon Battle Finder, he's all, hey, you better not put me to sleep, remember? And I'm like, oh really?
So Canalninja pretty much knows this game because his last two Pokemon are pretty much weak to Surf, Spec Surf, because Fortress can't take.
So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to go for Spec Surf on this Fortress, and
it's going to be an easy 2-hit KO. Damn, does that bring him to a sturdy?
It brings him to a sturdy because it's a
crit. So that crit didn't matter, obviously, because if it brought him to a sturdy, it did over half.
It did way over 60%, 50%, whatever you want to say. So I'm just going to kill him off with another. And that's about GG because I'm just going to go for another Surf. But check this out. This is hacks. This is hacks. I don't know what the hell this is. This is a Spec Surf from a Latios, and it doesn't kill. It lives with just a smidgen.
Yeah, this guy is running 252 on everything. But anyways, he doesn't wake up, which is good for crit.
Come on.
But what would this thing do? It can't OHKO you with V-Create. No way.
No, in the sun, it probably would have like smashed me.
So that was a good match, Chris. I can't remember your actual Wi-Fi name. But anyways.
Yeah, that was way too powerful of a Victini. That was actually extremely threatening, but he made it. His Trick Rumor was max speed, and that's kind of what fucked him over. All right, so that was a good game. Canalninja, BCam here. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe.
Thanks for sticking with us, guys. We haven't been uploading very often.
So I wanted 50 likes. BCam wanted 60 likes, and we got 59 likes. That's pretty MLG for our last video.
Yeah, right? Yeah. But a bad thing, we've been actually noticing we've been losing some subscribers, and I feel bad because we haven't been uploading as much as we want to because, we've been busy. It's really grind time at school right now. Like, we're actually, like, just uploading this during the fact we're supposed to be writing papers. So as soon as we're done with this, we're going to get back on that school grind. So anyways.
No, on our Pokemon grind.
Just know, pretty much after next week, we're going to be done with school for Christmas break. So we're going to be giving you those MLG videos. So stick by us, and hey guys, if you want to be MLG, why don't you tell a friend about us to come check us out? Try to get more people involved in the BCam 0901 MLG. Right?
Yeah, of course.
So anyways, thanks guys.
Oh yeah, and request.
Dude, what the fuck, man? That was my outro, man.
Oh shit! Sorry. All right, I just want to say, don't forget to request a song.
Okay. BCam 0901 out. MLG. Subscribe for more videos.
Nice.